Into today's conversation. Today, what we are going to talk about, we want to talk about the things that the Dutch people dislike or hate. Yes, and what we want to talk about today may not apply to everybody. Everybody is different, as you know, but we are just here to give you the common knowledge of things that the Dutch people mostly dislike. So that is what we want to talk about today. Yes. So I think today Chantal will give us more of it. I'm an observer, so whatever I've observed so far, that is what I'm going to give to you. And if I'm wrong, Chantal needs to correct me as well, because she is the Dutch person. Now, so let's get into the points that we have. If you find yourself here in the Netherlands, there are certain things you must not do. Yes. Number one.
The bicycle lane.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Always go into the bicycle lane. If you don't do it, people are serious angry.
Yeah.
There are plenty lines for the bicycle.
Yeah.
So stay in your line for the bicycle.
Yes.
And don't go out of it.
Yeah, as you rightly said, it's true. In the Netherlands, they have bicycle lanes. Wherever you go to, you know that Netherlands, the meaning of Netherlands means lowland. And in the Netherlands, you can bike almost everywhere that you go. If you want to bike from here to the north, you can easily bike.
Oh,
You'll be tired,
you
but
bike.
you can bike. Yes, you can bike. So the Netherlands is well known for bicycles. So they have lanes that are designated purposely for bicycles.
For bikes.
So don't be in the lane. And one of the things too is that if you are in that lane, you can easily get people angry. As you rightly said, they can easily get angry and they can tell you their peace of mind. And when you are biking in the Netherlands too, please make sure you ring the bell. If you are biking without ringing the bell also here,
Ooh, yeah, you get people pissed off.
yes, you get them pissed off. So that is one of the points that you must take into consideration when you find yourself here in this beautiful country called the Netherlands. That leads us to the second point I want to talk about, is you must know that Netherlands is Netherlands. It is not Holland, if you don't know. And they dislike it if people always say Holland. Some may correct you, some may not correct you, but they are being irritated whenever you say Holland, because Holland is a province here in the Netherlands. It's a province, it's a district, let me put it like that, as a province. So it's not a complete country on its own. So that is another thing that they dislike. It is Netherlands,
It's
not
from the
Holland.
olden days.
Uh-huh.
From the olden days, they say Holland to
Uh-huh.
know the province very well. But
Oh,
now
okay.
the province is even divided into.
All right, yeah. So what will be the next one in line?
The talking,
Directness?
the directness.
Oh, okay.
We don't like it if people keep long before they are coming to the point, because those people are direct. They just say what is on their tongue. Sometimes
very true.
it's sharp.
That is very true.
But sometimes we don't like it if people are going around the bush to get to the point. Just be clear, quick, and just say it.
Yeah, that is true. That is very, very true. The Dutch people are very direct. If you want to know more about those kind of you can just go on the net and find out the directness of the Dutch people. They are very direct. They don't miss words. Whatever is in their mind, they will say it. If they need to apologize after saying it, they will apologize. If they don't need to, they will continue. That is how the Dutch people are. And they dislike it so much if you can't go straight to the point. Yeah, because sometimes Chantal always goes straight to the point. And in the beginning, I was having challenges with directness. But as time goes on, I get used to it. Because sometimes when I'm talking, I'm a little bit diplomatic. And Chantal will always say...
you are very diplomatic.
Chantal will always...
Just say it. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
Chantal always...
left or right. Not,
I'm being too political. Yeah. So the Dutch people, they dislike it if you don't go straight forward to what you want to say. Yeah. So that is another point you must keep in mind. And I think it's a good thing. Because you have something to say, you just have to say it and be free.
Yeah, if you go the whole time like this, on the end you will still come to the
The
point.
conclusion. So why don't we just go straight away
But-
and say what it is?
Yeah. No, all the countries are
The same. Yeah. So that brings us to the third point. That will be the one and only lateness. In
Don't
the
be
name,
late.
not even for a minute.
Just don't be late.
Yeah, it's true. In the Netherlands, they dislike it if you are late. You must be punctual. If you set a time, you must keep the time. If you can't be on time, call the person.
And especially on work, if you come late,
More than 3 times,
they can lay you off.
straight away. Even if they don't lay you off at a spot, as soon as your contract of the first 6 months or 3 months is
Oh.
over,
They can just say,
they can just lay you off. Sorry, you don't
you're
have.
late.
Yeah.
You're late coming.
Yeah. And I've never been late here in the Netherlands before to work. Never. And neither if you will be late, that will be that there will be the road is closed.
Or
yeah.
huge traffic.
Yeah, exactly. And even that one, you call your
Then I
colleagues.
let them know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So in the
Because
Netherlands,
they prefer to know than you just say to say something.
Yeah. So lateness is very, very frowned upon here in the Netherlands. They like punctuality. I've been to a lot of programs, and sometimes I ask myself, how come these people are always on time? They are always on time. They don't miss the clock.
Yeah, you mean on parties and those kind of
Oh,
things
parties
also?
sometimes it could be. Some people can be a little bit,
Yeah.
but not too much.
No.
Not too much. Not too much. No, not too much. Even normal birthdays, they are always on time. How much more? Even normal birthdays. So that is one of the things. The Dutch people don't like being late. Don't be late when you find yourself here in the Netherlands. If you have, especially with work, if you want to keep your job, please be on time.
And I think especially as a foreigner, they have already mixed thought of you coming on time.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
they
because I
have
remember.
a name of coming late.
Yeah.
Sorry, but
Yeah, that's the truth. You have to, because our channel is all about saying what the Dutch is all about, what they like and what they dislike. And today we are talking about what they dislike. So we are giving you, because I quite remember when I was working, somebody asked me, I hope you are always on time. I was like, why? He said, yeah, they want to know if I'm always on time. Because that is their style. And that goes to the directness. He asked me straight away. Without going through. So the Dutch, they dislike it if you are late. So yeah, that is another thing that the Dutch people dislike. And that will lead us to one of the things also I think that they dislike most is don't jump the queue in the Netherlands.
don't even try. If you are in the queue for something,
Just be there.
even if just don't jump. Don't try to be before me. If it was not your turn, they can just say it and not polite anymore.
Yeah, they'll just say it they'll just tell it in your face. So in the Netherlands, queue, and one funny thing about the Netherlands too, it may surprise you. I don't know wherever you are, but when you find yourself in the Netherlands, when you are going to buy something in public, you may not find a queue, but it is a queue. Have you noticed that? You not see people in line, but you see people standing, but everybody knows.
Like by the on the market
In the
here,
market,
they
especially.
have by the fish.
Yeah.
Our small fish shop.
Yeah.
It's coming once in a week. Everybody is standing here and there, and you just ask, "Oh, who's the last?"
Yeah. Yes.
So somebody say, "Oh, I'm the last." So you watch that person before, and everybody is standing some way. But we all know.
Who is first
And if somebody is going before you, they say, no, No.
Yeah. Yeah, because I was surprised when I came the first time and I was going to buy something. Everybody was just standing there. So I was like, nobody's moving. Then let me just move. But before I could move, even the person selling the items knows who is before me.
They know.
Yeah.
They know.
So I was really surprised. I was really surprised. There was no queue, like a queue, but they know who is next. So yeah, in the Netherlands, don't jump queues here. You must be in the queue, no matter what. Just be in the queue.
The only one who can jump is maybe an older person.
Yeah.
Then they can say, oh,
exception.
You can go ahead.
Yeah.
But for the rest?
No, I've never seen.
Even if I go for one bread and there is somebody in front of me with a whole car, they can just let you wait.
Yeah.
Some will say, oh, you can go, but some they not even mind you.
At all. You just have to
You wait.
You just have to wait. So, and another thing that they dislike also, if I'm not mistaken, is pointing fingers at people. Pointing fingers. The Dutch don't like it one bit. If you're in the Netherlands, don't point fingers at people.
No, don't do that.
No. They don't like it one bit. They can really get offended.
Yeah. They then you piss them off.
Yeah, you can really piss them off. So
they don't like you anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just can say.
As if you blame them for everything.
For everything. Yeah. So if so far those are some of the things we just want to tell you about the Netherlands. It's a very diverse country, a lot of culture being coming together. But if you come in contact with a real Dutch person, these are some of the things that you must consider. You must know when to do certain things and when not to do them. And so far, if you are enjoying our conversation, and don't forget to just give us a thumb up if you are interested in and doing so. And leaving your comment from wherever you are watching us from, and let's know how it is also in your country, if there are some similarities from the Netherlands to where you are watching us from. Okay? So let's get further into more. So the next point will be
Dutch people like complaining. Just complaining.
Yeah.
Complaining for complaining's sake.
Yeah. They like complaining.
You can just complain without a specific reason or without a specific solution.
And that is what they dislike, if you complain without having a solution. Yes, because the Dutch people, they like complaining. Naturally, Dutch people like complaining. I've never seen. I said my country, Ghana, we like complaining, but the Netherlands like really complaining. Almost everything. If you go for even a meeting, if you are the leader of the gathering and you are not careful, you will not finish your meeting.
If you don't
follow
your agenda, your point. It will go from
Yes.
Yeah.
It will go more and more. So they in as much as they like complaining, they dislike it if you complain without coming up with a solution.
Sorry, come again?
Without coming out with a solution. You must complain, but you must have a solution to your complaint. If you complain and you don't have a solution, they dislike it. They really dislike it. It's like, then why are you complaining? So most of the time you get people complaining, but those who are reading between the lines will just maybe ignore your complaint, because if you're not coming up with solutions, they will not pay much attention to you. So you can complain in the Netherlands, but if you don't have a solution, please just keep quiet. That is what I've learned so far. Yeah, because they like to solve problems. So if you complain, then they'll ask you, so what is the solution? And then you, if you don't have a solution, so why are you complaining? Yeah, it's a little bit dicey, but they dislike complaining without solutions. Yeah, that is why you can have a lot of meetings here. They like meetings. They really like meetings.
We can have meetings sometimes more than others.
Yeah, we really like meetings here. Almost every month you likely find yourself somewhere in a meeting if you are working in the Netherlands. And so far, I think that is what is helping the country to develop so well, because out of meetings, the ideas are.
Oh yeah. They need to come something.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, so that is another point you must know. You can complain, but you must have a solution. If you don't have a solution, they dislike it. And what we are talking about so far, it applies to not every Dutch person. We are all different people, but these are the general things that we can talk to you about. Yeah? Yeah. What else do you have in mind as a Dutch woman? What do you dislike?
Money. We like spending the money well. Every coin needs to be spent well.
Yeah.
We don't waste the money.
Yeah, that is true. The Dutch people, don't like wasting money. In as much as they don't like wasting money, they dislike it talking about money.
Oh, they are no.
Yes.
They are no.
So the Dutch don't like it if you talk so much about money. Talk so much about money, you will not be their favorite. Let me put it that way. You can talk a little bit, but not so much. It's like in the Netherlands, they always say they can tell you everything, but they will never tell you what is in their bank account. Even the password, you know get it.
We say something, but
when it comes to money, no. You can never get them. So those are how. So the Dutch people dislike certain things that we've mentioned so far. And another thing I've also realized that in the Netherlands, I've been in the Netherlands for so long, and you don't horn your car here in the Netherlands if it has no reason. Horning of car, boom, boom. No. Not in this country.
no.
They dislike it a lot. If you want to horn, you must have a reason for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been here, I don't remember how many times I've horned my car. No.
I horned today.
And that is for?
Yeah, somebody was taking wrongly the road.
So it's for a reason.
So he was standing on the middle of the road where I need to pass. Then the other traffic light came already. And at the back too. So I need to horn that he needed to do something.
So it must be for a reason.
No, that was the reason.
But in my country, in my country, Ghana, we can horn.
Yeah. It's just
I don't
horning
know.
for horning.
Sometimes I don't know.
If you send by the traffic lights, you are not quick enough.
The boom. But in the Netherlands, never. I can tell you for 100%. You can drive and there is no horning at all or anywhere.
No, hardly.
And you can even get a bill if you horn unnecessarily.
The police catch you horning for nothing.
Yeah, then you are in a big problem. So that is another dislike about the Dutch people, what they don't like so much that you can do here in the Netherlands. And the next one could be they equally don't like so much noise. Then the noise, they don't like it because there are a lot of instances, even this coming December, when it is the firework thing, even people are already blasting and people can complain. Some people can even call the police on you.
Yeah, you have registration boards where you can say that they do already fireworks.
And also you cannot just be
for complaining.
Yeah. So in the Netherlands they dislike noise, and you cannot just be on the street and be making unnecessary noise, be shouting, doing things that are not good for the society. The communities are very quiet, especially in the villages. So far, that is what I've noticed. You cannot just go about shouting. If you're shouting, somebody will just call the police on you. So they really dislike that. Yeah, and sometimes Chantal always complain if somebody is even screaming on the street here, she will complain straight away. Oh, who is that? Yeah, yeah. That is one thing that Dutch community dislikes so much. Yeah, sometimes I think I've become much of a Dutch, because some of these things at the beginning I say to be like, for me, yeah.
Yeah, but as time goes on, you are getting also used to certain things that it is the way it is.
Yeah. And on a lighter note too, there's another thing that the Dutch community dislike most. As if I know even more.
Yeah, but again.
Yeah. In the Netherlands, you can never get, if you are a drunkard, you don't need to show that on the public space. Because even if you are holding it, you cannot even drink holding alcohol on the street of the Netherlands. It's an offense. If you are just walking in the neighborhood and you are drinking, or even if you are a drunkard, if you drink so much and you are drunk, you are not supposed to be in the public space. It's a distraction to the children and it's not good for the public eye. And that is another thing that they dislike. Because I've seen a lot of them on television whereby even those people, they get bills.
Yeah, they remove them from the street.
Yeah, they remove it from the street, and then in addition, they give you a bill in addition for getting drunk and showing you are drunk, you have a problem, and they're telling you the problem. Yeah, you have to pay for getting drunk. So that is one thing also I've realized about the Dutch community. And it's interesting to know that all these points, when you think about them, it makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense. Because in the end of it all, you want a peaceful environment. And you want to have a very good and truthful people around you. So, yeah. So those are some of the things that we want to talk to you about today, because these are the things that the Dutch community dislikes. So if you find yourself here in the Netherlands, don't be surprised if somebody
attend to you.
Attend to you in the way that you may think, why is it? No, they don't like it. And that is some of them. So I think we've said a lot.
Yeah, I think we said a lot of that.
So you just let us know in your country what some of the things that you dislike in your country. If there are any similarities, leave them in the comments section. Yeah. So I'm Jerry and
I'm Chantal.
I hope you like this conversation. We always want to keep it brief and short and go straight to the point. And thank you so much for listening. And we'll see you once again in the next video. Bye.